All right, all right. Hi, Lena. Hi, Kai. Okay, so this morning, I think I see lots of familiar faces, but if it's your first time, my name is Vanessa. I'm going to take you through a pretty much 45-minute bar class. All you need is something heavy you can use, not heavy, 1 to 3-ish pounds that you can use as weights. I'm going to use my cans that I use all the time. I never cook, so they're always there. Or you can just use your body weight. It will still be challenging. Hi, Jessie. It'll still be great. Okay, so one more time, all you need is 2 weights. I have a mat back here. What I want you to do for today, I like to set an intention at the beginning of class. I really, really, really want you to think about challenging yourself one time throughout the class, holding it a little bit lower, holding something a little bit longer, maybe 1 extra push-up that you can take away and go into your weekend and really be proud about what you were able to do. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Janaea. Okay, let's go for it. So find yourself a spot. I'm going to head way back here, making sure you guys can see me. I'll come back and check in on you. Cool, cool, cool. Friday morning, let's get it done right. Perfect. Sound is good. Thumbs up on Zoom. Can you hear me? Barb? Yes? Awesome. All right, come on out here. So I want you to find your fundamental posture. So just line your feet right underneath your knees and your hips. Your knees are softly bent, but you're powering through your feet. Rock forward and back slightly, and then stop in the middle. Feel your weight passing right through the center of your foot. No matter what it is that we do today, whether it's a lunge, whether it's a squat, I want you to feel that weight through your foot. That's one of our key features that we work on throughout. Pull your core in nice and tight. So engage your abdominals, hips are right underneath your shoulders. From here, let's take a couple of deep breaths. Deep inhale, reach up towards the sky, grow really tall. As you exhale, can you activate that core? Start to feel what that sensation is like. Breath number 2. Exhale, thinking back to any time you've done a plank. That's what you're looking to hold on to throughout class. Last big breath. Coming down here. So I want you to step your feet out nice and wide. We're going to go lateral lunges to warm up today. So I want you to bump your hips over to the right. My right might be different from your right. One side, other leg stays nice and straight. Body stays upright. So I feel my weight into this supporting leg. Woo! This one is straight. From here, I want you to drive through this foot. Switch to your other side. Holding right here. So again, one side might feel a little different than the other. I say that all the time, but you're feeling length through one side. Chest is still super proud. There's nothing on the ground for you. Look forward. Switching nice and slow back to that other side again. Pushing through those feet. And switch. From here, let's take a big breath. Find that single count. We bump right, left, right, left. Good. This is a tough one. So if this is not feeling awesome for you, stay a little bit slower. You can also go those sumo squats that we normally start with. You're going to have to wiggle your feet in just a little bit closer. V-bump, left, right, left. Penelope, you're in the way. Left, right, left. So everything else is staying nice and square. My hips and shoulders are both pointing in the same direction. Sometimes I like light. So I like to talk about there were 2 lights shining from my shoulders, 2 lights shining from my hips. They're always shining to the front. Yes. Yeah, so as you start to heat up here, can you push this a little harder through those feet, activating your whole lower body. Core is on. Remember I said 45 minutes of that strong core work helping us to control our backs. Option is stay right here or add some arms. Swing. Okay, so still those lights from hips and shoulders are shining forward. We didn't add a twist. We just added a little bit of a challenge for that core to keep you nice and square. Imagine your arms are moving through something a little bit thicker than the air, maybe water. A couple of swimmers on the call today, you know what that feels like. Good, keep breathing. We're here, just 8, 7, for 4, 3, 2, on 1, stay over to this one side. Crescent lunge, turn and face that wall. This is my right side. Right foot forward, left foot back. Sweep both arms to the sky. Hold. Option to bring the palms together and heart center, to heart center, if that's not amazing for your shoulders. In this position, we just hang out. I want you to power through that right foot right into the ground. Hips still shining forward. Take a quick peek down. Is your knee in line with your hip and ankle? Did the arch of your foot fall inwards? This is what happens. I'm exaggerating so you can see. You want to make sure we stay nice and square. Back leg is long and strong. Can you activate the front line of your leg to extend it and peel your back heel away from the floor? Starting to feel that heat. I say starting. I know you probably felt it from the beginning. Can you pull your belly button up and away from that front thigh? Just breathe. Nothing fancy with this one today. Pull your shoulders out of your ears if you've got those arms reaching. Body is long. Your last 4, 3, 2, and on 1, slowly walk those hands down to the floor. Step both feet back. Hold. Pick your options right away. Knees, totally fine. If you want to stay up a little bit higher, find something you can work with up tall. Honor your body and what it is that you need for this morning. All 10 fingers power into the floor. Hi, Tristan. Shoulders away from the ears. Pull your belly button in super, super tight. So when I say that, what I mean is with every exhale, can you squeeze your front ribs and back ribs a little bit closer together? Brace your core as if something's about to hit you. Squeeze through your legs. Top of your head is as far from the heels as possible. One long line. For 4, 3, 2, on 1, your first downward dog. Send those hips up and back. If you were someone who stayed up nice and tall, you can hit a flat back fold over. Just extend from wherever you are, keeping that back nice and long. Take a couple breaths here and softly pedal out those knees. Good. Can you try to get that heel a little closer to the floor every time you switch? You'll feel the back line of your legs, your calves, your Achilles just above your heel stretch there. For 4, 3, 2, and on 1, walk those feet in towards your hands, softly bend through your knees. Slowly roll on up to standing sumo squat. Step your feet wider than hip distance apart, slightly turned out. So I say 11 and 1 on the imaginary clock, 12 o'clock is forward. Send your hips back and down, knees stride forward. Moving day here, you drop down and push, come down and push. So when I say push, I'm talking about driving those feet into the floor. Good. Push. We got it. Keep that going. I'm coming to check in on Zoom. Keep moving big as you get warmer. Can you come a little bit lower? Can you keep your back in control? Yes, Judith. Good, Andrea. Step your feet a little wider. Where's my Barbie? I can't find her. I know you're doing a great job, and I know you look great. Keep it up. Down, and lift. Lower, and lift. Yes, love it. Toby, are you liking it or what? Good, you said yes. Touch that arms. Reach and squeeze. Reach and squeeze. Good, again, so we're activating your whole body. How far can you reach those arms? Just with your arms and not rounding your back. And then you squeeze them slightly behind your hips. So hey, keep going. And this is how we dance. You got it. Your best 6, 5, 4, 3, come low for 2. Last one, hold it up top, crescent lunge, second side, left foot steps forward, right foot steps back, sweep both arms to the sky, maybe hands come to heart center if that's better for you, and hold right there. So even when we're not moving, we're working like crazy. Fitness and performance is all about moving well. So take a look down, start with your foot. What's happening? Is your weight passing through the center of it? Or are you back on your heels or up on your toes? Really push right through that foot. Did your arch fall inwards? I want you to push weight through the entirety of your foot. That front knee, likely it wants to do this. You'll feel your glutes activate as you straighten it and keep it in line with your hip and ankle. Both hip bones, light still shining forward. Sometimes we end up twisting. Right hip comes forward, left hip comes back to keep them nice and square. Power back to that back leg. How strong can you push? Lift that heel away from the floor. Body is one long line. Just hanging out here and breathing. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Being in control here, can you pull your belly button and your shirt away from your thigh. Good. Note the differences from one side to the other. Sometimes we get used to things. We get out of the car the same way, we stand up out of bed the same way, put on our pants. So I want you to acknowledge the differences from one side to the other. That way we can help train them to be a little more balanced. One more deep breath here. Bring your hands down to the floor. Your second core blast of the day. A little bit more of a challenge here. Step your feet out nice and wide so you've got a big base of support. Still pressing through all 10 fingers. Maybe you're on your knees. Maybe you're up standing tall. Whatever option you need. Shoulder taps. Right hand comes to your left shoulder, then back to the floor. Left hand comes to your right shoulder, then back to the floor. Continue alternating there. What you're looking for is to be as rock solid as you were when you were just planking. Things that are going to help you there are stepping your feet out nice and wide, really engaging through the core, and moving with control. If you go really fast, yes, it's easy. I want you to challenge yourself. Big inhales, exhales, pull those front ribs in towards your back ribs. You got it. If it's really tough, come up to standing. Put yourself on an incline. Success here looks like being able to keep those hips from rocking. I'd rather see you do that than be on the floor and having them dance all over the place. We can dance later. You're here, just 4, 3, 2. Come back to your plank. Walk your feet in a little closer. Here's where you're tough. Maybe close your eyes, grit your teeth if you need to. All of us together, we've got 8, 7, 6. You can do this. Don't drop now. Just 3, 2, and on 1. Send those hips up and back. Downward dog. This one here, I really want you to work on pushing your chest right through those arms. Feel that challenging your shoulder mobility a little bit. That's a good thing. Good. Softly cuddle out those knees. Walk your feet in towards your hands. Slowly roll on up to standing. We're ready to rock the legs. Finding your plie position. This is tough stuff. Step your feet out a little wider than our sumo squat. Turn your toes out a little wider than you were in your sumo squat as well. Now we're at 10 and 2 on our imaginary clock. Shoulders stay right over top of hips as you bend through both knees and sink straight down. Hold. Woo! Right away you're working. Okay, this is tough stuff. We check our body from the foundation up. Ankles in line with knees and hips. What's happening with your feet? Okay, are your arches falling inward? Push into the pinky side of that foot. Everyone places their hands on the outside of their knees. Try to push your knees forward. I want you to feel that sensation of pushing them back, keeping them nice and open. Right away, you'll feel the back line of your body light up as you do that. As a team, we're tough and strong. We're in this together. Take a deep inhale. Can you sink down a little lower? I knew you could. Come to your edge. Inhale again. Sink down. That's your home. That's your starting point. Drive your feet into the floor. Little drop, little lift. Little drop, little lift. Just breathe. Shoulders are right over the hips. So earlier today, we were a little bit more forward in our squat. Now you're staying upright. Straight down. Everyone will look a little bit different, but that's what you're looking for there. Good. Keep it going. I'm coming to check. Yes. Way to go. I see 12 on Instagram. All 12 of you, I'm watching. Don't go anywhere. Yes, Barb. Take your time. Come out of it when you need. Good, Bridget. Good, Rachel. Push your knees open a little more. Suzanne, you got it, girl. Yes, Ivy, Anya, good to see you again. I like the puppy picture. Good, we're here together. Check back into your posture every couple of reps. Give yourself a body scan from your feet up. Where are you? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low, large range. You drop and lift. Arms. If the arms throw off the coordination, don't stress. Just keep them on your hips. Good. Every time you stand up tall, can you try to reset those abdominals? Exhale. Squeeze. 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 So as I come down, lengthening the thighs. As I come up, I Squeeze everything up nice and tall. Keep that going. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it low. Sweep those arms out to a T. Just hold them there. Recheck into your body. Did your knees collapse this way? Push them open. Sink a little bit lower. I know it's tough, but you so can do this. If you're feeling quads, sides lighting up, you're doing a great job. If you're feeling glutes lighting up, you're doing a great job. Commend yourself, sink a little lower. Option to hover that right heel, then push it back down. Hover the left heel, push it back down. Lift, push, lift, push, lift, push. Now I want you to note the difference. We could just do this, but if you really think about driving the ball of your foot, then really thinking about driving the heel as if you're crushing a really strong spring, you're really gonna get the most out of this posture, and that's what we want. Most bang for our buck in this 40-minute class together. Good. Keep it going. Lift, lift, sink a little lower as you come up. Shoulders are over the hips. Your best 8, 7. Every time you lift that heel, can you feel a little bit stronger? For 4, 3, 2, last one. Sink it down, large range. Drop and lift, drop and lift. You got it. I love it. Coming to check in, check out. Keep going on that one. As you move a little bit bigger, you're still thinking about all of those features. Good, Andrea. Push those knees open. Step the feet a little wider, maybe. Yes, Suzanne. That's it, Bridget. Keep those shoulders over your hips. Good job, Louise. Maria, you're rocking it. Let's go, let's go. Drop and lift. Just 4. Pump yourself up. We're about to do a challenge. Last one. Hold it low. Reach those arms. Your grand finale in this posture. Show me something special. Lift both heels. Feel your legs shake right away. Mine shakes like crazy. If lifting the heels isn't for you, just challenge yourself. Feet flat on the floor. Come to your edge. Sink a little bit lower. Maintaining all those features so back stays straight, knees stay open. Maybe close your eyes. Find those shakes. I challenge you to get shaky with me. Earthquakes are good. 8, 7, 6, keep it going. 5, you can do this. 4, 3, 2, nicely done on 1. Drop those heels. So heel your feet in. Let's push that out. Wide rows with our squat. Sit and lift. Sit and lift. So now feet are hip distance apart. Right away, if that bugs the knees or lower back, just come back a little wider to that closer to sumo stance. Good. Pull. Good. So activating some of those back muscles as you squeeze. Again, we don't have any big weight. It's just about activating your body. Use your own muscles. Feel those shoulder blades squeeze back. Shoulders staying away from the ears. 2. Last one. Come all the way up. Give yourself a second to groove. Shake those legs out. Find that forward hinge posture. So step the left leg. Back weight is on the right. Leg is nice and long and in control. Slight hinge with your body forward. Check in on that supporting leg. Is it wonking in here? Is your hip bumping out here? Everything is super square. Those legs still shining forward. From here, we're gonna feel the back leg of our body light up. We lift up and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. You got this. Good. Abs are in super tight. Engaging the core to help you control your back. So things you want to avoid, this, that's something I'm working on. I have a hard time with it too. So just maintaining, being conscious of it. And lift, down, and lift. So you're just lifting that back leg enough so you feel that tap under your bum. Lift and lower. I don't want to see it come into your lower back. It's not about how high, You can lift that leg. It's about how far you can lengthen it behind you and really get that activation. Supporting leg is probably feeling like it's working more. That's fine. If you need something to hold on to, all the better. Calm down, just grab it. For 4, 3, 2, hold that lift on 1. We're gonna grab a hinge movement, come up, reach that knee up nice and tall. From here, extend that leg back. Move as one piece. It's almost like you're a teeter-totter. Leg comes back, upper body goes down, nice and controlled. Still standing on that one leg, hinging from the hips. Again, if you need something to hold on to, totally fine. I do. Up, for 2, back, for 2. Again, think about those hips. As you send this leg back, you don't want to open up this way. We want to keep those hips shining to the floor, shining to the front. Not for you today, just hinge, for 2. Stand, bring those hips back under the shoulders. I know that supporting leg is going like crazy. We're almost there. Lift. Last full rep. Hold it. Can you find a balance? Warrior 3. Maybe reach both arms out forward. Good. Feel that chaos happening in the supporting leg. Use your breath to control it. Can you get that foot pressing all 10 toes, or I guess 5 toes on one foot, down into the floor? Watch that knee doesn't fall inwards. For 4, 3, 2, you got it on 1. Check it out. We're going straight into the second side. Second side's always harder. Get ready to commit. Remember what we talked about at the beginning. I want one thing that really challenged you today. Supporting leg, soft bend in the knees. Hip, knee, and ankle all in one line. Lengthen that back leg, core is on and strong. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. So I just caught something really cool on myself. I could see it in the camera. As I lifted that leg, this knee fell in this way. That tells me I need a little bit more support. I'm not ready to do it without. If that's you, go for it too. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. And noting how one side feels different from the other. Instagram, yes, Lindsay. Good, Janaea. That's what's up. 11 of you, stay strong. Lift, lower, lift. So think about that back leg. Is it long and strong? Point your toe. Activate the front of your thigh, your quad muscles. They extend the knee. Core is in tight. Lower, lift, lower. Hold that lift, finding your hinge. Single leg deadlift, come all the way up, drive that knee up. Extend back. Good. Lift. For 2. Extend. Extend. You got it. Lift. For 2. Extend. Extend. So I'm occasionally peeking over at Zoom so I can see my friends, but I want to make sure that your neck stays in line with your spine. It's an extension of your spine. Important that we're controlling that. Good, Rachel. Move nice and slow. Remembering maybe you didn't take this option on the first side, but now you need it here. Lift up, squeeze. 2 more, really good reps. Squeeze. Good, last one, hold it. Warrior 3, option to extend those arms. Test your balance here. I know it's tough. You got it, you got it. Just breathe. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Shake out those legs. Grab your waist. We're gonna move big. We're gonna move fast here. Let's do it. Find your sumo squat. So feet wider than hip distance apart, toes slightly turned out. Punch your right arm forward, left arm rows back. Okay, so from here we're gonna sit nice and low. Hold low, set up that squat position. Not here, here. Okay, and watch for that subtle movement of the knees as we move. We drop and switch. Drop and switch. You got it. Push and switch. Good. Remember to stay shining forward. You don't have to go really low. If you can only go here, controlling that back and keeping it straight, that's where you're ready to work today, and there's no problem with that. Good. Calm down and push. Good, getting the heart rate lifted a little bit here. Option to stay here, we're gonna add a right knee lift. Right knee lift, down, lift. He said start turning up, okay? And pull. And pull, so important things here. There's no twisting. My arms are switching, which might be challenging my body to go side to side, but I'm controlling it. Even as I come up onto that one foot, strong through my supporting leg. I'm not lifting in front for this one. It's right on that same angle. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold, step that leg back. Lunging here, we lift up for 2, down, get that front raise, come down for 2, stand it up tall. Arms reach long in front, just to shoulder height. Guys, we worked on that single leg stance a lot already. Watch that knee control. So lift, come down for 2, lift, single, calves, drop, and lift, drop. So we sped it up, but you're still in control. No swinging those weights. You lift with control and lower, lift, lower. That's it. Back knee coming down towards the ground, front knee driving forward, in line with that hip and ankle. For 8, you got it. 7, 6, feel those legs heat up. 4, 3, 2. Last one, come all the way up. Single leg rows, back to that single leg stand, and lower. Lift, and lower. Lift, and lower. If balance isn't your friend, you're right here. As your arm pulls backwards, an important thing to watch for, my elbow and shoulder move in the same direction, so I don't want to be here. Shoulder comes back, elbow comes back, release, yeah? I know, you're stuck in that stance. You're next. 3, 2, on 1, quick hold, just hang out for 2, 1, drop it down. Another chance to shake, sumo squat second side, punch the right arm forward, core is in tight, sink it low, drop, and switch. I lied, I think it's the other way. Left arm forward, yes. So at the bottom, you punch the left forward, at the top, you punch the right. Just making sure that you can lift that opposite leg. Come down, keep breathing. Big inhale, big exhale. Big inhale, big exhale. Watch those feet as you get tired. Glutes get tired, knees start to collapse. Just be aware of it. Come down and lift, down and lift, down and lift. My music got too slow. Keep it going. We got this. Lift. Yes. Good. Is this side harder? Is this side easier? Regardless of how it feels, I want you to make sure you still have all those things in control. Yes. 7, 6, 5, 3. You know what's coming next, that lunge. Hold that lift. Step the left leg back. Lateral raise. Out, out, lift, lift. Go ahead, keep breathing. Push. Can you really push to that front foot? We come down for 2, we drive it up. Everything's super square. You want to check your stance. If you're here walking a tightrope, it's going to be hard to maintain those key features. Feet are still hip distance from one another. Find those single counts where you drop it down and lift, down and lift. Woo, can't balance. Yes. You with me, Instagram? Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. The last one, come all the way up. Rose, lift, lower. Maybe this side you've got the balance and you didn't have it on the other side. Totally fine. Maybe your drop down here. Lower. I know that supporting leg is burning. Keep it going. That's it, Anna. Good job, Julia. You so can do this. Good, Tara, Raymond, Maria, Kieran. I love it. 3, 2. Last one. Hang out there for 2, 1. Nicely done. Shake it out here. Let's take a quick figure 4 stretch before we come down to our mat for some push-ups. Cross your right ankle just above your left knee. Flex that right foot. Try to push this knee open and away from you. I definitely need something to balance, but I'm going to show you first. With that foot flexed, stand through that supporting knee. Feel that openness to the outside of the right hip. Good, and find a little bit of a flow. So come up and down as you feel. Don't worry about the music. Just enjoy it. Good, lift, that's it. Really good. That's it, Suzanne. You look great, kid. One more, full rep. All the way up. Gently shake that leg out, switch sides. Left ankle comes just above right knee. Flex that left foot. Push the left knee open. So I don't want to let it stay up here. I'm trying to open right from standing. Now I'm going to sit low into that position. Love it, love it. Feel that openness through the hip. And again, noting the difference from one side to the other. The more we know, the better we're able to adjust and fix. Good, come all the way up. Finding that flow with whatever feels good. You've made it well past halfway. 2/3 of the class is done. Pump yourself up. If you haven't done something that impresses you, that was our challenge for today. As we come down to the mat is your time. So release out of that stretch. Come on down for some push-ups. If you're someone who'd like to stay up a little higher for those push-ups, no need to come down to the mat just yet. Finding your push-up position, maybe it's on the knees, maybe it's up on the toes today, but starting in that plank. Coming up, all 10 fingers pressing into the floor. We're pros at this now. We did quite a few. Pull your shoulders out of your ears. Hands are about shoulder distance apart. 8 reps, 2 counts. We come down for 2. Push, push, down for 2. You got it. Push, push. That's 2. Come down, down, push, push. That's 3. Down. Good stuff. Push, push. That's 4. You're halfway there. Stay strong. Watch your shoulders are creeping up to your ears. Set them down and back. Push, push. That's 6. Down for 2. Push, push. That's 7. Come down to the bottom. Hold it there. If you need to drop to your knees, go for it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Push up and back. Drop the knees. Child's pose. Knees are nice and wide. Toes come together. Send your hips back. You can rock around if that feels good for you. Just big breaths in and out here. Yes. Then coming back to our all-fours position. Palms right under shoulders, knees right under hips. Extend your right leg long behind you and hold it right there. From this position, I want you to feel that right hip. Make sure it's still pointing to the floor and that you didn't rock up to one side. Everything is shining down to your mat. Gaze is a couple inches in front of your hands. From here, pull that right knee in. For 2, kick it back. For 2. New beat. In. There we go. Back. Back. In. Back. Back. So you're just moving with so much control. Try to mimic the sensation we looked for earlier in class when we were standing here. So I'm not trying to arch through my back. I just want to find that in and back. As always, if being on the floor is not feeling awesome for you, you can still rock the same movement standing. Can you use your own body weight, your own muscles to really challenge your body? So pull your core in super tight. That's it, Barb. I'm so impressed. In for 2, kick back, hold that lift. Option to extend your left arm, opposite arm. Reach both out to opposite sides, half of an X. Come back in through center. Right leg out to the right, left arm out to the left, and back through center. So continuing that at your own pace, nice and controlled in for 2. I shouldn't say your own pace, and then for 2. I go 2 counts, that's what feels best for me. You do what feels best for you. Good, I want you to watch that left hip. It's gonna wanna go wonky out to one side. You're strong, you're aware of your body. I want you to control that. Guys, shoulders might be starting to burn. If it's bugging your wrists, you can come up to that standing position I showed earlier and still get the same thing. Engage your pelvic floor, squeeze those abdominals in. Good, last one, come back through center, side plank, hand comes down. Left elbow down to the floor. Stack your shoulder right over top of your elbow. You can come up on that one knee. You can come up on the toes. Arm reaches out to the sky. Keep your neck in line with your body. For me, I like to look down at my elbow. It kind of bugs me. That's another option. Shoulders stacked one on top of the other. Hips stacked one on top of the other. We're just here for about 30 seconds. Staying here, or option to lift that leg. Extend it nice and long, lifting it straight up. Ankle to the sky. Slight internal rotation of that leg. 4, 3, 2, you can do this. And on 1, drop it down. Come back onto your front. Quick child's pose, quick stretch. Send those hips back. Rock the hips side to side. Whatever feels good for you. Second side. Okay, now you know what to expect. Commit to it. Challenge yourself. Palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Extend that left leg long. Hold right there. Check in. Did that left hip rotate up towards the sky, or are they both still shining to the floor? Engage your core, pelvic floor. Can you feel that engagement? Mimic your plank and hold on to that sensation. In for 2, kick, kick. In for 2, kick. You got it. Keep going. Watch that lower back. Even for me, I have to remind myself. Sometimes I start to kick my leg back and my lower back goes. I'm locked and loaded to the center. Just your leg moves. Yes. Let's see it, Instagram. Are you feeling it? I hope Cody's there. Good, Chloe. Love it. I don't know if Tristan's still there. Good job, Cody. I love it. So good. Good stuff. That's it. Mads, Jesse, Ella, baby Adrian, Janaea. Good stuff. Kick. Kick. Yes. That's it. My team on Zoom, you look great. In for 2. Kick back. Kick back. One more. Come in for 2. Kick back and hold. Option to reach that right arm out. Maybe you don't feel balanced there and you want to keep it down. That's totally fine. Right arm reaches out to the right. Left leg reaches out to the left. And then coming straight back in. Out. In. Yes, take your time here. That's it, you got it. Keep it going, so I didn't show you on the first side, but if you're up here, guys, so you're challenging your body, trying to keep your back in control. It wants to do this, so does mine, but you've got to stay controlled, even though we're adding those challenges out to either side. I'm gonna go this way so you can see me. Yes. Last 2. In. Out. Gotta come back through center. Place those hands and knees down. Side plank, second side. Right shoulder right over top of right elbow. Okay, make sure you're going second side. Your right and left might be different from mine. Right away, option number 1, to be in that side plank on the one leg. Option number 2, pick what you feel best. It's okay if it's different from the first side. Shoulders stacked over top of each other. My elbow's actually a little far. Hips stacked over top of each other. Neck is neutral, so it's either here or here, but it doesn't get to hang. Stay in control. Feel the side body really engaging. You're not dipping down. You're way up. Final option, lift that top leg. Hold, even if you're on the knees. Lifting that top leg. You're feeling that same sensation that you felt as you were reaching your arm and leg out to the side for 4, 3, 2, and on 1, nicely done. Come all the way down. One more, quick child's pose. Knees together, hips come back. Toes together, knees are wide, hips come back. Just hang out here. Really try to push that chest down towards the floor. Love it. From here, I want you to walk both hands over to the left side of your mat, left side of your body. Feel the lats on your right side. So as your arms over here, you feel these muscles stretch. Trying to dip those hips back and over to the right. As you take a deep inhale and expand your rib cage, feel how that stretch intensifies. And see if you can walk that right hand a little further away from you. See if you can dip those hips back a little bit further. You got it. Way to go to the Jewett family. I know you rocked it. Walk your hands over to the other side. Same idea. Can you inch those fingers way far away from your left fingers? Can you sit the left hip back? Big inhales, big exhales are going to be what helps you to really intensify that stretch. It feels really good. See if you can relax into this sensation. So you're not fighting for that stretch. As you breathe, inhale and exhale, you kind of melt into it. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and on 1, coming back up. So I want to leave you with a prize for your weekend. I want you to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, holy smokes, they did a really challenging bar class. My abs are going like crazy. You got a little circuit, a core circuit. It's just over a minute long. Commit to yourself right now. I can't really see my timer. That you can do this. Before you start to feel that burning sensation, remind yourself you're in control. Come back to your breath. Here we go. Take those options. Maybe you're planking standing. Maybe you're on your knees. Maybe you're on your toes. Here we go. Starting with the hold. Palms are pressing into the floor. Shoulders are out of the ears. Core is on like crazy. So you could just hang out there. It's still going to be tough. But if you really start to pull and activate your body, that's where you're going to get that burn. Pelvic floor is engaged. Glutes are squeezed. Legs are long. Just hanging out here. Can you pull the belly button in even tighter? Can you make yourself start to shake? That's a good sign. From here, option to add some movement. Right knee pulls in, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're already 1 minute in. 3, 2, 1, switch, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, just hold. From here, can you rock it? Slightly forward, slightly back. Slightly forward, slightly back. Forward and back. So it's just that tiny move on the balls of your feet. Challenging your body. We call this a body saw. You can do it from your elbows, from your hands. Be tough here. 8 count hold. Everybody's here. As a team, we do it. Nobody drops. Stick with it. 4, 3, 2. Very well done. And on 1, send those hips back. Quick child's pose. Drop down onto one hip. Swivel around onto your back. Nothing challenging from here. Just hang out. Bask in the fact that you rock that. 1.5 minute plank variation. Pull the knee in towards the chest. Just hang out here. Good. Don't leave Instagram. You deserve this stretch. You totally earned it. Keep it going. Yeah, that's a really good song for this. Extend that leg up, stretching through your hamstrings. Finding a little bit of hip mobility. So we think about movement. So by doing this stretch, you're allowing yourself to move a little bit better through the hip, rather than really focusing on the structures that we're stretching. Roll the ankles both directions. Good. Switch. Hug the knee in towards your chest. Feel the lengthening through the front line of that long leg. Good. I know this is sometimes hard for us to do, but take this moment to really think about something that you're proud of. It doesn't have to be in this class, but hopefully in this class it gave you an opportunity to think about what matters to you, think about how you can push your body and that you're excited about it. It's a big deal to be able to hold those positions, even when your body is saying, oh my goodness, my legs are burning. Switch to that stretch, a little bit of hip mobility here. Leg goes up nice and tall. Good. So make sure that you're commending yourself, pumping yourself up. We all need a little bit more of that all the time, but especially right now. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Roll around, give yourself a little bit of a massage. Whatever feels good, forward, back, side to side. Then get yourself rocking forward, back just a couple of times. When you're ready, come up to seated. Swivel around, low crouch, or umpire's pose. So you curl the toes under, come up onto the balls of your feet. If that's not your jam, just come out, hang out here. I don't know what umpires do, something like this, but here, feeling your Achilles stretch, so let your weight, your heels be really heavy even though they're lifted. Rest your upper body on your thighs. If it feels good, just hang your head nice and heavy. Make sure that you've affirmed that one thing you did that you're proud of. Tell yourself something special that excites you. And get ready to pump up for the rest of your day and your weekend. Take a big inhale, drop your heels, send your hips up towards the sky for a full forward fold. Again, if that's not good for you, you can be in a flat back fold over. Take another deep inhale, close your eyes, softly bend your knees. Rolling on up to standing, shoulders stack over hips, head stacks last. Give yourself a big smile. Let's take 3 big breaths together to finish. Deep inhale, reach up towards the sky, look to the sky. Exhale, you can gently roll down. Big inhale, reach to the sky a little taller. Exhale anything that doesn't serve you today. One more big, deep breath, just for you. Hands together, hold them down to heart center. Way to go. Dance your way back to your computer. I want to see you on Instagram. That was amazing. Type in the comments your one thing that you did today that makes you feel a little bit stronger. Type to me on Zoom. I want to know. Yeah, you guys absolutely rocked it. Good stuff, Cody. Love your commitment. So good, Jesse. I'm glad you stayed. Janaea, way to go. Tristan, have a good day. Do it, fam, you rocked it. Way to go, Linz. Good stuff. Judith, you rocked it. Way to go, Andrea. Paige, so proud. You look fabulous. Way to go, Suzanne. Rachel, so good to see you on so many of these. Barb, forever. Bazin, way to go. Julia, good stuff. Rachel Rodin, I'm glad I could make your plank a little easier. Good job, Jesse. Julia, way to go. Elise, way to go. Really, really good. Have the best day. If you'd like to do bar again, there's some more bar tomorrow. The rest of the day, we've got a big hit session. We've got a nutrition session at 4. Don't forget to come. 2 o'clock, we have meditation, and there's one that I'm missing, but I'm forgetting it now. So see you later.